Welcome to the Upcycle Canada podcast. I'm Jennifer, and together with my husband Dave, we started with an idea, worked on it as a side hustle, and grew it into our first eco-friendly store. At Upcycle Canada, we repurpose, refinish, and reuse discarded items, giving them new life. Sit in on the conversation as we continue to grow from a small side hustle into something much more. Special guests will drop by and share their journey with you as well. This is the most eco-friendly small business podcast in your favorites. This is Upcycle Canada, where yesterday's items are reborn. Let's do this.
Hey guys, this is Dave from the Upcycle Canada podcast. I also have other podcasts because I'm collecting them like candy, but I have one that I started called the Daily Santa Podcst. Really excited about it. It's a countdown to Christmas. Right? Yeah. And it's a 25-day podcast, 25 daily episodes leading up to Christmas. And I wanted to share it with you. And if you have a family, a young kids, you want something to listen to as a family together, maybe at bedtime before your kids go to bed, build up that excitement about Christmas. It's all about giving kids the tools and the know-how to stay on Santa's nice list. So we cover all kinds of great topics. It's the Daily Santa Podcast. It's exciting. It is a limited run, 25 episode podcast, 25 daily episodes. To give you an idea, each episode's around 12 to 18, maybe 20 minutes. Each episode takes 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours to make. I'm creating a world around Santa, around a social media elf, and his name is Selfie. He takes selfies. So Santa, Selfie. I have Twinkle. His last name is Twinkle, so it's Twinkle, Twinkle. He's a little star, but he wants to be a big star one day and do movie intros. I have guest news reports. I have special characters who show up here and there. There's jokes and inside jokes. There's stories and lessons on how to be positive, how to give to your community, how to listen to your parents, how to stay on the nice list. And the whole idea, it's all designed for kids. There's YouTube versions of it, so you can watch it on YouTube. It's kid friendly. There's no concerns around language or anything that would be inappropriate. It's designed for you to share with your family, small children, and build excitement. It's kind of like an advent calendar, when you open the little window and there's a chocolate and you take one every day, 25 days counting down to Christmas. This is like an advent calendar podcast. So it's called the Daily Santa Podcast. I'm going to include for you the trailer, which is just like hey, here's the podcast. We're already, as of recording, we're in day 14 now. So we're just around that midway point leading up to Christmas. There's still time to catch up. It's a fun podcast. And again, 3 to 4 hours worth of work goes into this. There's sound effects. There's all kinds of interesting, fun things that happen. Selfie is a complete character. And I'm doing this all on my own. So I would love for you to share this with your community, whether you celebrate Christmas and Santa or not. There's some amazing, really interesting lessons in here that you can share with your kids and your family on how to be good humans. And that's the idea. So I would love to hear your feedback. I have dailysantapodcast.com is the website. And you can go there. There's all kinds of stuff there as well. But the podcast is available on all the players as well as YouTube. You can listen to it right on the website, dailysantapodcast.com. So we got you covered. It's really easy. And again, it's something that you can put on with your kids, especially if you let them watch YouTube. Put that on YouTube. It's kid friendly. There's no links that take you out of the show to some random place. YouTube is very careful with kid friendly material, which this is. So I would love to share this with my Upcycle Canada family and show you what else I do in my spare time, including running a business, having 7 podcasts, working full-time nights. Yeah, there's not a lot of spare time there. But anyways, I wanted to share this with you. Daily Santa Podcast. Would love to hear your feedback, and I would really appreciate it if you share this with a family that is looking for a way to count down to Christmas. There's still time to catch up. So head over to dailysantapodcast.com. Here's the trailer. I hope you enjoy it. And if you could share this, it would mean the world to me. Thank you for investing in this as a countdown to Christmas. Here you go. Daily Santa Podcast. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to the Daily Santa Podcast. This is your countdown to Christmas. We are so happy that you are here. Santa and his team will update you every day on all things Christmas. Visit dailysantapodcast.com for all the details. Subscribe and follow with your parents' help so that you don't miss a single day. Stay on the good list with great tips from Santa and more, right here on the Daily Santa Podcast.
Thanks, voiceover guy. My name is Sophie. I'm Santa's elf. Welcome to the show. I'm Sophie. I am Santa's elf in charge of all things social media. Welcome to the podcast. Yay!
The Daily Santa Podcast is a daily podcast starting on December 1st. A daily episode will bring you news from the North Pole, updates from the toy shop. Santa will answer your questions. Selfie, Santa's social media elf.
Wait a minute. My name is Sophie. I think he's talking about me.
Selfie will share fun stories about Santa. Santa has a special challenge every day for you on how you can stay on the good list. This is a podcast for kids, but your parents could listen too. The Daily Santa Podcast starts December 1st. Visit dailysantapodcast.com for more. My name is Twinkle, the voiceover guy. The Daily Santa Podcast will be a lot of fun. Merry Christmas to you. Subscribe today.
Merry Christmas! Ho, 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 ho.
So there you go. I hope you can join us for the Daily Santa Podcast. Just a little taste for you here as we count down to Christmas. It's getting close, right? We're like halfway through the month, getting close to that time of year. So as we focus on celebrating the holidays, or maybe you're in a part of the world where you celebrate differently, however you spend time with family, close to the end of the year, we want to wish you well, health and happiness, wishing that 2023 next year will be a great year for all of us. And you are a huge part of why we do this on the Upcycle Canada podcast. Really appreciate all of you spending time with us. And we got great things ahead because we have you. There's great things ahead. So thank you for being a part of this. And again, if you could share it, dailysantapodcast.com. Head over there. And I would love if you could share this with a family that you think could be encouraged by it. And that's the goal. So it's our gift to you, and we hope that you enjoy it and it brings you value. Thank you for a great year. We'll talk soon, okay? More stuff coming. More stuff. Cheers. Hey, this is Dave. You're like, what's this music? I thought the podcast was over. Well, it is. This is actually an ad. Oh, you're like an ad. But this is different. This is for another podcast called, ready? Dad Space. Dad Space is a podcast created for dads by dads. Head over to dadspace.ca for all the information. And we would love, if you know a dad, if you are a dad, if you've ever had a dad, if you know a new dad, a current dad, a empty nest dad, we have a podcast just for dads. And I'd love to share it with you and to share it with a special dad in your life, dadspace.ca. Thank you for listening to the podcast you've already been listening to. But if you want a little bit more podcasting greatness, check out dadspace.ca. dadspace.ca, for all the goodness for your favorite dad. Aw, it's like a Father's Day present every day. We'll see you over at dadspace.ca. Thanks for listening to all of our podcasts, and we'll talk soon. This is Dave, and I'll meet you at dadspace.ca. Cheers. And now we dance.